And Grabbing the Brisket is back for another wonderful episode. This is the post-Thanksgiving episode. I do like doing the lives because we can actually plan and talk about Thanksgiving that's just right around the corner.
Yeah, it's relevant,
as
right?
opposed to some of the ones we're recording like Thanksgiving episodes like 2 months prior or some shit like that. And you know what I mean? We're already talking about Christmas. But yeah, I could tell you right now, we're about a week away and I ain't playing shit. I ain't done shit. So it's going to be fun and exciting over this weekend when we start really just getting our Turkey Day preparations on. So we're going to get into this turkey talk here in a little bit. We got a lot of barbecue news coming up. BBQ fail. As always, man, it's been great talking barbecue with you guys. Oh, that's the end.
It was early.
I'm just kidding.
That seems early.
Just seeing if everybody is on board. But something I found very odd and something that kind of like irks me and I find just strange is and I came across this today at the grocery store when I was picking up the brewskis. People who whistle out loud in public.
Oh fuck, I do that all the time.
Oh my god.
I seriously
are you serious?
Yes, 100%.
I think they're probably the weirdest people in the world. Like and I think that I think I've been like trained as a kid watching cartoons and watching TVs and TV shows and movies or whatever, the whistling character, they're all like nefarious. They're just up to no good. Like they're whistling like this guy's about to rob a bank or he is, I'm not going to speculate what they are, but I came across guys. He would just, you know what? And maybe I'm just shitting on his own parade. You know what I mean? He's just happy.
He's just happy.
Yeah. But I find
it's
it
whistle
odd.
while you work, James.
I find it odd. Like I
don't know.
Wow. I
That's
literally whistle probably every day.
Do you?
Yes.
That's super weird.
I'm a whistler.
Yeah. Is it a nervous whistle?
Maybe. It might be. Maybe anxiety. I don't know.
Yeah. Well, I'll tell you this. I worked with a guy one time that he said he's like, I have a buddy that's a pilot, and he was a co-pilot. So essentially, when you're a pilot or co-pilot, the co-pilot will generally do what the pilot's doing when they're in the cockpit, right? And they were for commercial airlines, but they were flying like. He took a thing he flew overseas, So he said, whatever the pilot reads a book, he reads a book, right? It doesn't matter. He said he got in the cockpit, whatever, they start flying. He said the pilot started whistling. He said that motherfucker whistled like 8 hours straight. He said it was the most, he said he couldn't get out of that cabin quick enough. He's like, he's like, dude, you can't do that.
Did he have to whistle too?
No, he just sat there and listened to it. Yeah, but generally, like whatever's going on, yeah, it's respect. It's a respectful thing, and it's like whatever they're doing, like just take a back seat to,
Mm-hmm.
And he said he endured like 8 hours of whistling. He was like, it was so much.
That's a lot of whistling.
It's a lot of whistling.
Are you the urinal whistler?
I don't know what that is. Please tell us about that.
You're at the urinal, and there's always that one guy.
Oh, the urinal.
Yeah, I might be.
Yeah, right. Jesus.
I'm not gonna say I've never done it.
I don't know what to say about that.
I don't know.
Yeah, I'm like, you're planning a bank heist. Like I'm checking for my wallet. Like this guy's throwing me off, being nice, or he's trying to pick up a kid, or just some craziness. And I'm like, no, not happening. Whistlers.
I like how you go from a pedophile to a bank robber in like seconds over whistling.
I said nefarious. So.
Which, by the way, is a harmless act. Sorry, guys. Sorry you had to deal with that.
What is?
Whistling.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And there's people out there that probably can't whistle. So
and bank robbery.
They're
right. Those two are fine.
Yeah.
Whistling challenged people out there.
Yeah.
I know. Yeah.
Yeah.
Probably have clubs for that.
Well, whatever. What is this? Happy Tuesday. Let's go, man.
There was a whole you guys saw this whole conversation going on this week in our Grabbing the Brisket chat room, chat group, whatever it is. And we were talking about somebody asked what podcasts were going on Tuesday. And I named a couple, and then I said ours is on Thursday or something, and it was a whole thing. You had to be there, I guess. But
okay, I go back and look and whatever else, but yeah, I didn't see that.
Yeah, because then today I said, hey, we're gonna be live tonight, and there's that. Oh, I thought it was Tuesday.
Thought
it was Tuesday.
Yeah, right.
Mr. John Mann up there.
Hey, really quick, yeah, John, how's the streaming coming across? Is it synced? Is there any issues? Can you hear us? Give us a
thumbs up.
A thumbs up or something. Yeah. Greg. What's up, Greg? Greg the leg just joined us. Let's go, man.
So how's everybody's week been?
My week's been great. My buddy just got in town. I know you had a chili cook-off last week.
Our buddy.
You want to talk about that at all? How'd that go?
Yeah, let's talk about it. Let's get into this. Let's get into the chili cook-off. It did not go as planned. And I was hoping I would get the results. Usually they kick out the results so you can kind of see where you fell in this probably just stacked lineup of chili cookers. I did not get barf bags, so that's good. So I imagine I probably came somewhere in the middle. Everybody came up and said, "Hey, this is the best chili in the world. Like, just you got to go see this guy. This is good. Try this." And just people just roaming around trying them all. It's like, I like yours, and it's just no call. No, not top.
You think
1,
people
2,
are paying people off, James? Because you think there's
I'm
something.
not one to get into conspiracies, but if you really want to get into conspiracies, let's talk about this. I don't know who the judges are, but good thing. One of the good things about our company, and just probably just like a lot of other companies, whatever, just like a multi mixed, diverse people there from all across the world. So different palates, different flavors that they throw around with. There were some that were probably experimenting with some, Chinese 7 spice and
THC.
I don't know about that, but yeah.
You think it went that far with it?
This is so good. Hey, so beans or no beans?
No beans. I don't allow any fillers. So, and I think maybe somebody's cheating, and I think they're probably putting beans in it, or
that's making it taste better.
Maybe they're putting refried beans.
Is that
in
what you think you're losing to?
I don't know.
Why do you go over there?
He said it.
Did you try the winning chili?
No, I did not. Yeah.
Did you try anybody's chili? Other than your own?
I tried a couple. I tried Carlos's. I tried
this is how you,
a couple, but I did not try the winning.
Did the people that won this year, they win last year?
I think they're in the top. They may have won or they were in the top. So obviously they got a recipe.
Yeah. Dude.
They're stopping at Wendy's,
recipe.
Yeah, they do. And it was
because they do. They do stuff at Wendy's.
Obviously.
Yeah.
No, they did something cool this year. We had really just unfortunate event that happened last year. One of the guys that was on the winning team of the chili competition, he ended up losing his life probably a month or 2 later after that competition.
It's sad.
Yeah, and he was protecting his family and his property, and it was sad. And so the company really came out, and so they changed they brought the family in. They changed the first place award from just first place award to Ivan to his name, first place championship chili.
That's cool.
So
that's
they
really
did this
cool.
Like green dragon.
Literal says no beans, by the way.
It's like a plaque. So your name's going to be put on the plaque. So that was really cool of them. Also, what was really cool of them is they brought the beer back this year.
Oh, nice.
Yes.
Because you said they weren't going to have it.
They said there's liabilities, like
corporations
not really. And
we all drink. We all drink it at lunchtime anyways. Just get over yourself.
But I can tell you,
everybody was hiding it anyway.
Right. I could tell you that. So they brought out 2 little small pony kegs, and that's not enough.
You floated them pretty quick.
You floated them like 6 seconds.
But I'll tell you, so
I'm going first.
They did get a cop. So they had a pony keg of Modelo, and they had a pony keg of Shiner Bock beer. And that Modelo was gone quick.
Yeah?
Yeah. And I was like, damn. I was like, I had a Shiner first. I was like, man, the Shiners, brought to you by Shiner. I was like, I had a Shiner first, and I was like, it's pretty good. It's like, let me try one of those light ones, the little Modelos. Empty. I'm like, damn. I was like, well, maybe the Shiner's empty. I was like, no, Shiner's full.
Plenty.
Just, I was like, nobody likes Shiner Bock, I guess, apparently at my work. But
hey, listen, I'm going to send out an email of maybe a telephone number too of a guy from Shiner that I've been reaching out to that I'm not getting any responses back from. So maybe we can spread this with the grabbing the brisket hooligans that we have, and maybe we can all just email him and call him and text him, just blow him up. So look for that coming out tonight.
Is this number on there?
It's on there.
Can we just go ahead and post his number up there?
We're going
with his home address.
Yeah.
We're going to send this out, and listen, all we're looking for is Shiner Bock to be a proud sponsor of Grabbing the Brisket, because we are a Texas barbecue podcast, and we're here to drink Texas beer. Okay, and you two guys, you're bought in already, but I just want to show you something real quick. Yeah, buddy.
Also, Coors Light, if you want to sponsor, that's fine too.
Coors Light, you're still in the running.
First one to the table.
Martin House, where are you at?
Can we call this guy and
like
as soon
on
as
the
he picks
phone?
up, we go, Shiner, and then hang up.
No,
we just keep doing it.
No, it's called prank
It'll be
calling.
viral. We'll film it. We'll put it on Grabbing the Brisket, and he's got no choice but to sponsor us.
Yeah.
Damn,
or
dude.
get a restraining order.
Right. Anyways, listen, we're gonna share his information. Just get it out there. Let's make sure everybody knows that we need this beer sponsorship. Our livers are starting to dry out. Our kidneys are healthy, and this is not a good thing. We need this to be. We need to be going to the doctor at least once or twice a month to go like, are we okay? Are we sure? Bud Light. What is that? What is this?
Who said Bud Light? Hello?
Who is this?
John Man, Alaska Barbecue Man.
Okay. Yeah. Listen, Bud Light.
They drink a lot of Bud Light.
We don't care. We love Bud Light. Yeah. We're not going to be choosy, okay? But we are kind of choosy. I'm just going to say we are kind of choosy.
John Stone.
Yeah, James. So can you tell us John Stone's in the house? What's up, John? Hey guys, listen. We're gonna talk about this a lot doing the podcast. Almost every single podcast. You're gonna see some videos coming out, but Stone Ranch is unbelievable. Cannot wait to get out there and host the lucky winner of this raffle. I know there's more. We're going to talk about this tonight on the podcast. This is going to be an amazing event. Hanging out, barbecue classes, fishing. We're not hunting yet. I'm just saying we can talk John into something. We can kill something out there, okay, and eat it.
Kill some beer for sure.
Exactly. We're going to kill some beer.
Shiner.
I've got a badass pizza dough recipe that I'm thinking about just making 10 or 15 different pizza styles, and we make what you want when we get out there. But it's going to be amazing. Just the lucky winner, you, 6 of your friends, 6 of your family,
5 of your
hanging out. Well, 6 people total.
6 people total.
Okay,
that's right.
Let's not be crazy.
Yeah. I'm lactose intolerant, guys.
Yeah,
so.
no cheese for James. Let's mozzarella.
You can have breadsticks.
But yeah, do you want to go ahead and show us the? Oh, that's great. Hey, sorry, Mikey. Hey. What wait, listen.
Oh my God,
we
live studio
Mike,
audience
have a seat.
over here.
Just have a seat, Mikey.
Jesus.
Hey, it's fine. Hey, we got somebody in the here in the show tonight, and they haven't turned the lights out on us. James, do you want to share this chili recipe you've been spinning or what?
No, I don't.
Yeah,
a little bit. Like, what are you using, James?
He's using ground beef.
Ground beef. Are you doing a chili grind?
Well, yeah. I mean, I'm doing probably
Wait, pulling teeth here?
Well, I'm not trying to give
He's
you
not giving you the recipe.
It's
not winning, James.
I'm doing like half chili grind. I'm doing like half probably 80-20 chili.
Yeah.
And of course I'm coming in there with the chili spices, the beef broth, the tomato soup, not tomato soup, but the tomato sauce, fresh jalapenos, fresh serranos, fresh onion, fresh garlic.
Okay.
That's going in there. Yeah.
I mean, proprietary seasonings.
Yeah. Now I'm thinking maybe it's just not chunky enough for the folks, because it is a very just kind of
brothy,
well put together like chili.
Need some steak.
Almost kind of like in the consistency of like I'm not saying Wolf Brand, because you don't see the tomatoes, you don't see all the veggies are cut very fine. So maybe that's
you
just
need some chunk.
Maybe I do.
Chunk action. Yeah.
Well, chunkiness.
Get you out of 4th place. Obviously, you got 4th, so we'll get you up in a 3rd or something.
There it is, John Stone, right there. And yes, we can acquire some venison to share. I love this, man. This guy's a great guy. Check out the ranch, go to the website. We'll be sharing that tonight.
Yes, we're gonna get into all of that.
Definitely going into this. We had him on last week. Go back and listen to last week's episode. It was amazing. Just him and the team with Jennifer. Is that right?
Jen?
Yeah, Jennifer. I don't know if it's Jennifer or not. I think it's Jenny or Jennifer.
She goes by J Money.
Yeah, she was amazing too. So cannot wait just to be a part of this. This is an amazing event. And again, you're hanging out with us. We're barbecuing. We're doing a barbecue class. We're going to kill it. We're going to freaking kill it out there.
That's true. Yes, it's going to be a blast. And we are going to
love the energy.
We're going to dive into this. I have
John.
it written down for barbecue news, but you're just like
Jay just went 20 minutes into the barbecue news.
Listen, John Stone came in too hot right now. I gotta give him some love, man.
With that, can we just slide into the hot off the grill?
Negative
Barbecue news. Please. Thank you. Brought to you by the NBC Barbecue News Magazine. And we are going to do this. We got a raffle coming up, right, Jan?
We do have a raffle.
Tell us about it a little bit.
Yeah, I love to tell you about it. So yes, again, we are doing a raffle. It's weird that you're doing it right now. I feel like we just keep going a little bit and then doing the barbecue news.
Stone Ranch.
Yes, Stone Ranch. We're doing a raffle. So it's the ticket prices are
$20.
$20 a ticket, which is cheap for this. Okay. You get the weekend, you come up for the weekend. It's all paid for. You got to get there. Okay. We're not paying for travel, but you got to get there. But you come in, it's the weekend. It's barbecue classes. It's
drink and be merry.
We'll figure out a date together. It's not a set date. So whatever works for you and works for us, we're going to do that. It's going to be a blast. There's so much shit to do there. There's so much stuff to do. Yeah. And we're going to drink a lot and we're going to cook a lot of killer barbecue.
Yeah.
That's right.
And like John said, it's going to be curtailed to what you want to do.
Yeah.
The person that wins it. It's not about us just making you do whatever we want you to do. It's all about what you want to do. So you're going to get out there and to get to experience
you ever done a keg stand?
The amenities,
that's
all
happening.
The animals, the fishing and hanging out, cooking, doing whatever. But there's something you want to do, then just ask and we'll figure it out. And
it's like, I want to hunt a human being. You're like, what, man? That's a little dark.
I'll see what I can do.
That. I can't condone that.
Hey, Raul, what are you doing this weekend?
No, you're exactly right. This is a tailored. So there'll be a lot of collaboration going on. This is a tailored event, but yes, and we're gonna be barbecuing. We'll be sharing pictures of the badass pit that John's got out there. Hell, we may bring out Johnny and June just to showcase it and run the lights and blow some smoke in that little bad boy. Of course, it's
maybe cooking pizza as well.
That's right. That's right. A little barbecue,
killer grill or a smoker setup. Yep.
It is. Yeah, his grill is amazing. But yeah, it's just going to be a great event and all weekend long, and we can just have fun, be merry, and be ourselves and hang out and talk shit, man. That's what I wanted. I just want to talk some shit.
If you want to get in on this, we do have links on all of our social media now. I've put it all over the place, or you can just go. You can scroll down. It's going to be down in the description below. But you can also go to heartbeatofaHunter.com, and right there on the top, there's a little spot where it says raffle.
Just click that. Hey, how do you like that name? Heartbeat of a Hunter.
It's killer.
Heartbeat of a Hunter. It just sounds good.
Okay, well, let's slide into the next part of this barbecue news. We got the Awards of Excellence entries are open. We talked about this. Go get in on that. That's going to be over there at the MBBQA's website. And again, there's a link down below for you. And then they announced their winners, obviously, at the MBBQA conference, which is going to be at the Shed this year. They just released the whole schedule for that conference, and that's over there on the
when
MBBQA.
Is that?
When is it? It is December. I don't remember what day it is.
Okay.
Yep.
You're a horrible host.
Yep. I'm probably the worst. And all the preparation I did for this show, I did not get that.
The actual date of that.
Right. But we have released it before. And if you scroll down, when you're listening, this is going to be there. So
after the show's over.
Also, there is the internet.
Yes.
And Google.
Yes. There's a link.
Jesus, guys. Y'all do a lot out there for somebody. No airfare from Alaska. Come on, LOL.
The guy that just shows up.
It literally does nothing but shows up to the show.
What are we doing, guys?
Hey, John, thank you so much, man. I appreciate you saying that. He's like, hey, no airline, no tickets from Alaska. We can't afford it from Alaska. It's just a little bit too much, but I definitely appreciate you. And you know what? Just come on. We'll figure it out, man. If you win, I swear to God, we'll figure it out.
We will figure it out. Okay.
Yeah.
And then the last thing I got here is the new Future of Q issue is out on futureofq.com. And that's a digital magazine, and it's for the kids. It's mostly by the kids, and it's free. So there's no reason for you not to be going over there and checking out this magazine every time it drops.
Yeah, I think that's something that we all kind of forget about is that we're all competitors, and a lot of our circle is competition guys and girls. And the future of barbecue is not just always competition. It's opening a restaurant or opening a food truck or something else, right? But it's getting out there and putting your brand, your label, and your style on it. I think it's amazing that now it's being showcased for a news outlet, and for the MBBQA to be doing this. There's so much forethought into that. It's like, yeah, this is the future of barbecue coming into the game right now.
And it's actually going to be January 15th through the 18th.
For the
for the MBBQA event
for the shed.
Yep.
At the shed, right?
Yep.
That's
and
right.
They do the Rhinestone Cowboy Cook, and then I guess the shed
We're gonna
showdown
be
is going to be at the same time. So we cooked that steak cook off last year, and I don't know.
We're
how
going
we
to be
did
there. Come
I think
beat
we
us.
figured out how
I bet
you just have
you're
to
not gonna
put
do
a
it.
lot of like soy sauce and maybe like a lot of Boar's
Still
Night
Greg.
Out seasonings
I
on
think
it.
so. White Lightning
And-
was everybody's
some Aces Wild seasoning
Mhm.
on there, and then you're a winner.
That's it.
So
Or you give the judges $100.
right.
Per judge, or how does this work?
That doesn't
Yeah.
matter.
Okay.
We'll
Craig
figure it out.
Carter, you gotta let us know.
Yeah. No, that's still. Here's the deal: the sous vide. There's so much happening for a steak, and you're cooking the steak in like you've got like 45 minutes or 30 minutes or whatever it is for an hour to turn the steak in. Do whatever you want to it, but you're seeing trimming, you're seeing the whole thing happen, and then you're seeing sous vide, then you're seeing searing, and then these steaks get turned in, and they look beautiful. Like we had no idea what the F we were doing, and we did really. I think we did really well on our last one, comparative to like how many world champions were there.
I think
Okay.
this is what I'm thinking. I think we need to break the mold there. I think we need to do crock pot steaks. We cook it in a crock pot until it's
succulent.
and then we just drop it.
What if we just turn in chicken?
Let's just get one of those ninja crock pots where we could just like put it on low.
Can you stop?
And at the very
Just
end, you
stop.
hit high stove and it just
Oh, the ninja? Remember the ninja?
Yeah.
So tender.
Done.
It's not about how
We go out to the cook off. We just need a plug, guys.
Yeah, like it's jelly. It turns into jelly when you're done with it. It's mushy. Nobody wants a mushy
Cooked
steak.
all the myoglobins out of the thing. Yeah.
Cooked all the interconnecting muscles and everything else out of it as well.
Yeah.
Damn thing turned into pudding. I don't
All
think
right,
so, James.
That's what we got for the hot off the grill barbecue
Yeah.
news.
That's why James is not in charge of steak cook-offs.
Today's episode is brought to you by Chicks That Smoke Spicy Barbecue Seasoning, our favorite versatile seasoning that elevates any dish. Smoked meats to roasted veggies, even popcorn, whether you're grilling, smoking, or cooking in your kitchen. Chicks That Smoke will kick out the flavor. Chicks That Smoke Spicy Barbecue Seasoning, available at SUCKLEBUSTERS.com or the link in the episode description.
That's right. And for every bottle of Chicks That Smoke that is purchased, we actually
Angel gets his wings.
We actually help. You got me, because I was actually going to go a little bit worse than that. Okay. But yes, an angel gets its wings. Thank you, John, for saying that. Yes.
Hey, Greg Johnson came in and said that y'all want to call that event Shitapalooza?
Shitapalooza?
Yeah, right.
It's gonna be the shit.
Hey,
That's
Greg,
for sure.
I dare you to win, bro.
Greg.
I freaking double dog dare your ass to win. Come on, dude.
Yes.
You'll never. Yeah. Oh, it'll be great. Yeah.
George Foreman for the win. Yeah, can we use one of those at a steak cook-off? He would know. He's a judge. Can we dive into this? Grab him in the brisket.
Beer review. That's all I got.
That's pretty good. That's plenty, I think.
That's all I needed.
That's probably enough.
Today we have the Alien Hems and Stoner Fables. It's the Imperial Oatmeal Stout 2024. Very just kind of alien hieroglyphic like on the can.
10.5% alcohol by volume.
Oh, shit.
Is
Let's call this the
one.
Megalodon.
Clark.
I mean, this is great.
Doesn't smell that strong.
Burlington Beer Company. Where are they out of?
Is this related to the Burlington Coat Factory?
Brewed in Burlington Beer Company.
They do it in the back room.
25 Omega Drive, Suite
Swing by,
150.
get yourself a coat.
This is
and a
Vermont.
beer.
Vermont.
This is Vermont beer.
All right.
Yeah, all right.
What do they call Vermont people? Vermoutians?
Vermartians?
Are y'all Martians?
Yeah, I think so.
Dude, they may be the Martian. I like that. That's cool.
We'll start sipping into this thing.
Yeah.
And we'll get into our barbecue talk for the day. I thought it'd be great. We're right around the corner from Thanksgiving. Obviously, I have not been prepared. As I mentioned in the very beginning, it's all about the weekend. It's all about the execution of this weekend to get it done. So definitely hitting these stores to pick up the turkey, and then it's game plan, like the sides and all that stuff like that. We're going to have the usual normal traditional sides, and then try to figure out I'll brainstorm with Jan, try to figure out what we can come up with a new site, or if we want to do something different, whatever. Yeah, I'm not trying to experiment on Thanksgiving because I've seen too many videos like why are you
make Thanksgiving apple pie or Thanksgiving pies or something. Right? It's like everybody does this whole meal and then throws into a pie. And I saw today holiday pizzas at Twin Peaks.
What's a holiday pizza?
I think it was like turkey and cranberry.
Okay,
and
that sounds good. Maybe. I mean, it depends on how
you
do it, but
let's just stop. Let's not do that. Okay.
Okay.
Hey, what would be the weirdest turkey fused food?
Do you remember? I don't know what movie it is, but they. It's I know what it is. It's the Griswolds. It's the Christmas Vacation, right?
Yeah.
When you go to cut that turkey and it just, turn that thing into a sand. I mean, I don't know.
Ooh, what about this?
Save the neck for me, Clark.
Yeah. You take all your turkey traditional greetings. You got the turkey. You got the stuffing, the cranberry sauce, the mashed potatoes. You make a smoothie out of it.
Oh, that sounds disgusting.
Dude, that's disgusting.
Turkey smoothie. Yeah. Well, I said, what's the weirdest?
You might have won.
Yeah.
Okay.
Disgusting.
Jeez, carry on, Clark.
Yeah. Pudding.
Thanksgiving ice cream.
Pudding. I don't know, man. I don't think that's like when you think of Thanksgiving, you think of turkey, right? Or duck. But you think of cranberry. Nobody thinks of mashed potatoes.
They're a staple, but they're not because
they're not
Thanksgiving.
So
they're not just Thanksgiving. They're all year.
Yeah. So here's the deal. It's like turkey, cranberry, green bean casserole, right? Got to have a green bean.
I like that.
Right.
Stuffing.
There's dressing. Oh, you're a stuffing guy?
Yeah. Well, whatever
you're
you
a
want to call it.
stovetop?
I like both.
You're a stovetop?
What did he say?
You like stovetop?
You just said stuffing. Don't give me that
You're
shit. You literally called it stuffing 2 minutes ago.
You're in a stovetop?
Yeah, I'm stovetop.
It's called dressing.
I only do stovetop.
Let's get dressing. Hey, let's
maybe
ask,
you're into dressing.
Let's ask the listeners: is it dressing or is it stovetop?
Hey, Dusty said turkey dressing and cranberry flavored beer. Go for it.
Yeah, right. And then throw it into a like a container and then like a little sugar and just ferment it, turn it into alcohol. Hey, don't think Martin House ain't doing some shit like that. They
probably already are. They're probably already working on it. Coming out this week.
It's Eric Arnold, man. What's up, brother? How are you?
I do have a little barbecue fail already, or the Thanksgiving fail I just thought of when you were talking a second ago.
Okay.
I bought a turkey to make like a turkey video for our listeners. And I thought it out and then I forgot about it. I threw it away today. So.
Oh, okay. It's not real.
The smell.
Well, it had been thought out for like a week, so I was like,
"That's still good."
No, I think that I looked it up online. They were like, "Hey, you should only have it thawed for like 2 or 3 days tops." I was like,
"I think it's probably still good."
Well, she gone.
You wasted.
Yeah. Hey, so Greg Johnson said dressing.
There it is.
John, he said dressing, and then Dusty depends if you put it on turkey or not.
Dusty, I need for you to be real for a second, okay? I need to really just be real.
We need some clarification on that.
What is he's saying?
Quit being
stuffing if you're stuffing it in the turkey. I think
stuffing goes in a turkey. Dressing is served with a casserole.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, there you go.
Okay,
wiener.
I don't think so.
So I reached out in our little group today and asked if anybody had any Thanksgiving fails. I only got one response, and it was from my mom. But
she goes, yeah. How old are you? She's only like 40 years ago I failed. I'm just kidding.
I was born in August.
Okay.
But she did send a little picture.
Oh.
Yeah, of her. Can you make that a little bit bigger? There, yeah. She said, "Don't ask me to spatchcock your turkey. I may have had a few before attempting this." It looked like it exploded a little bit, Mom.
Yeah,
I love that.
She Frankenstein.
Is that butter?
Turkey.
What's on top there? Oh, it's just the breast.
I think it's just the light.
This is the rayish sunshine.
She's got it on her Traeger. I don't think it's done yet either, but yeah.
She's got one of those magnifying glasses. Just
like you do with an ant
doing sun power, trying like the Traeger. The Traeger broke.
Yeah. She's color on it.
We got to get it finished.
Hey, Mama Lathrop, that's not a fail. Listen, that's not bad. It's a little peakish, right? I'm just gonna say, but yeah, it all happened. We've been there. We know.
That is funny. Anyway, but I didn't know. My response was, "Mom, I didn't know you drank."
Yeah, right. Yeah,
because she doesn't really drink.
Yeah,
that you know of.
I guess. Yeah, maybe
Party
she's
animal,
a closet drinker. I don't know.
So,
yeah. I think all. I mean, well, I think all our fails kind of centralized around like drinking beer and the Dallas Cowboys
and forgetting
on Thanksgiving. Oh, I mean, we're always in charge of doing the turkey, right? Later in life, earlier in life, that was all done by mom, grandma. They killed it, knocked it out of the park.
We were just drinking,
right? It seemed like it took them 2 days and whatever to get everything done and put together. Whatever. One of the really biggest. It's not really a fail, but it was a story that really just you pass down to your children on how things were a little different back in the day. When we had Thanksgiving, I think it was the first time Laura and Amy came up and did Thanksgiving with our family. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't know. But it was a thing where the girls got in the kitchen and they whipped it up and they just killed it. Well,
they got up. It's like they're up at like 5 a.m. There's coffee brewed 5 a.m. You're cooking. So the day before, you cooked all your cornbread and all your rolls. All that got cooked the day before, or maybe
a couple days before. Well,
2 days before,
yeah,
right? Because you wanted to kind of like harden up a little bit and so you can get your dressing just right. So, but yeah, go ahead, James.
Yeah. And so they were up just slaving, just kicking ass, and everything came together beautifully. And when things were ready to be served, and it was like, all right, everybody just getting up with the fixing to grab that plate or fixing to head there and get that plate.
Not everyone, James.
Grandma was like, no, she's like, the guys first. And
men first.
How'd that go?
And well, I mean, you can see the eyes, you can see the Laura and Amy like looking at each other like
the fuck?
Right.
Hey, dude, let me tell you, there's nothing greater than a grandma. Okay.
Yeah. What do you say? You can't say nothing.
You can't say anything to grandma. So the girls, so we're sitting there, and I remember the girls going, they go, well, I'm hungry. And I go, and I was like, look, I say, in our family, we're going to sit down with the kids. And so the men and the children sit down together to have Thanksgiving dinner. And generally, because the table's not big enough to fit everybody. It's never going to be big enough to fit everybody. And that's kind of, it's not. And plus, if you've been cooking or on a stove or in a kitchen or on a barbecue pit all day, the last thing you want to do is eat when it's ready. Okay. You want to take a break. And that's something that my grandmother recognized. And I guess her mom had recognized, like, let's just take a break. Let's just go and let's go outside, relax. Let's have a few drinks. Then we can come in and we'll eat with the kids and we'll sit down with all the men, right? It's a fair trade-off, right? If you think about it.
Wait, the fair trade-off is that they do all the cooking for 3 days.
Yeah.
And then they eat last. That's a fair trade-off?
Yes.
Okay. Just making sure we're on the same page.
No, we're on the same page. Now the women, they had a different little idea of what Thanksgiving was. And I will tell you, man, listen, there was a moment where Amy pipes up. She's like, I'm hungry. I want to eat now. I remember my grandma looking at me going like, just like, hey, this is like, get your wife under control or I am. And I remember looking at her and she goes, there's a table and a chair in the garage. If you want to eat, you can sit there. Right. So I look at her and I'm like, okay, so now I've got to go to a table and a chair. So I go outside in the garage. I remember bringing this table and chairs in, right? We put it in the living room. Laura and Amy sit at this table by themselves, right? And they eat this Thanksgiving dinner, right? Oof. And they think they've won. They didn't win,
no,
right? Because they're the only two sitting there, and all the women went outside and they all talked, and this whole camaraderie, right, happened. But not for Amy and Laura. They just sat in there and stewed over like the misogynistic views of our family gathering, right? Our grandmother. It wasn't bad. It's just they just didn't at the time. They're like, this is
I get it.
This is the 21st century. You can't do this, right?
Let me ask you this. So nowadays, when you guys have your dinner, do Laura and Amy wait for you guys and the kids to eat, and then they eat after, so they learn?
No. So, but I'll tell you, after that year, both girls got in the kitchen because they really didn't help out that much, whatever. But they both got in the kitchen. They helped out. They did their things, and they kind of just fell in the line of it. And now Amy talks about it, and she's like, it was actually good. And she realizes now, being older and going, hey, that's actually a good thing. Like, everybody, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like nobody's better than anybody else. It's like, dude, you did all of this. Do you want to sit down and take a bite, or you want to whatever? Like, does Laura feel differently? Because Amy actually said different. She said,
I want to know how James felt that day in that.
I should have asked Laura. I hadn't really got her thoughts on it. I mean, she wasn't really too happy with it there at the particular time. That's not their custom at Thanksgiving at her house. Usually they all sit around the table and all eat at the same time. So it was a little bit different. She got taken back a little bit, but it was all good.
It was amazing, dude. To look, because I knew it was going to happen. You know what I mean? You knew it was going to happen, but yet you didn't tell her, and like we both didn't say anything to our significant others. Again, it was one of our first.
Landmine. Yeah.
Hey, so Greg Johnson came in and said, "Women always eat last. A Texas rule." John.
Yeah. Okay.
There it is. Yeah, 100%.
Doesn't sound like it. Doesn't sound like it's happening anymore in y'all's house. So.
Diane Lathrop, I am so embarrassed. Mama Lathrop, you're not embarrassed. You're fine. It was so good.
So let's get into like what do you have to have on Thanksgiving? What do you have to have? Like, are you? And I think a lot of families these days, especially it depends on how busy you are. Doing in your work and your career and both sides of your family, because there's a lot of people that like whether you're working like a chemical plant or you're doing the shift changes, nurses and whatever. So you always can't get on the same page. So sometimes you do the takeout. Like I have a coworker. She's like, we're doing everything's getting catered. Everything's like we're just bringing it in. And so, yeah, nothing wrong with that.
Yeah.
But what is your absolutely have to have?
Okay. So
your must.
So our lineup is kind of usually always the same. Then we got to have turkey, usually brisket, usually a ham. Those are like the three. Stuffing, mashed potatoes. I like sweet potatoes or yams, and I think that's it for like the ones we have to have. But there's other stuff we always have more. Like we do a crap ton, way too much food, but those are the ones that like I need to have. And pumpkin pie. Yeah, I like pumpkin pie.
I've been seeing these viral videos lately about you spatchcock a turkey, and then it's always that breast cut, right? When they go in, and the breast is facing this way, so the bird's coming back, and they go right in and they cut that breast, and just all that juice just pours out. And you're like, that's what you can have if you do it with this seasoning or this method or whatever else.
Seasoning.
It's just a grill. It's a charcoal grill. Getting it hot and hot sear, hot fist.
Water.
Yeah,
pump it up.
Yeah, or whatever. But yeah, these are going viral right now, and I'm like, I love it.
Yeah,
I absolutely love this time of year.
So what did I miss, or what did I have on my menu that you're like, no, either that shouldn't be there or I missed something?
I did. Well, rewind it. Did you say mashed potatoes?
Yeah.
Okay, that's a must. Gravy,
giblet gravy.
Yeah, I thought gravy was a
giblet gravy.
You gotta have gravy.
Yeah. Right? Green bean casserole, man.
Green bean casserole is great and all. I'm fine with that. But giblet gravy, and like to make a good gravy is like you're taking all the drippings from the turkey that goes into a pan. You're heating it up. You may add a little seasoning or whatever else to it, but on top of that, you're going to add some sliced egg white, it's egg white. It's a hard boiled egg, no yolk. So you're going to add the egg white to it. You're going to add a little bit of the turkey to it, chunk rice, some I don't know if you can add a little butter or not. I probably do a little bit. You're going to add a little bit of a cornstarch or a flour slurry to thicken it up, to make it where it's just you don't want a lot, make like a teaspoon of it, just to get it in there, to let it just cook and thicken up, whatever. That to me is like king, because that goes under rolls, it goes under dressing, it goes on
everything,
every single thing. But if you don't make a good giblet gravy, dude, you're missing out.
Yeah.
Like this is just some I don't know, flour non tasting substance liquid that you're putting on something. It's disgusting.
Yeah, you got to put the flavor in it. Let me ask you this: like
bone broth.
So I've seen some of these little viral plates that are coming out where it has like one of them's like it's just round and it's like kind of like sectioned. You got about 9 different little sections going around to where you can put each little thing individually going all around. Are you that styled where you have to have everything
not touching each other?
Or do you just pile everything on the plate and then you just put gravy on everything? Is there something is there something that gravy doesn't go on?
Gravy doesn't go on ham if I do ham, that's for sure.
No, gravy goes on ham.
Gravy goes on ham
doesn't
all
go on
day long.
my cranberry dressing either.
Well,
So
I put
Are you
gravy
serious?
you put gravy on cranberry?
Gravy goes on dressing.
What's wrong with you?
On dressing.
Oh, on dressing, yeah.
Not cranberry, no.
Yeah. Do you guys do homemade cranberry sauce, or you guys do?
Yeah, we'll do a homemade one. No, we'll do a homemade one.
Yeah, homemade is
Amy's
the way to go. So
cranberry
good.
sauce is amazing.
Well, she does a cranberry cheesecake or something, right?
But yeah, she does a lot of things.
Yeah. Well, you were talking.
She's got a lot of
week
different
before
tricks.
about some cheesecake that she does. That's like the bomb. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't either.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't remember what it was either. But normally when she cooks, it's really, really, really good. That wasn't the case.
Rum or
she makes a good
whiskey something. Whiskey. I don't
it's
know.
it's the sweet potato. It's the bourbon sweet potato.
Oh yeah.
That she makes.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
You can share that recipe or
I definitely. Hey, listen, I will actually share. I need it from her because she won't give it to me. But I'll get it. It's an amazing recipe. It really is.
Okay.
It's so good.
You got to have to top it all off the yeast rolls, right?
you got to have some
mountains and mountains of yeast rolls. You know what I mean?
So many carbs.
It is, and the butter. And so I do have so I'll make. We'll just do regular butter, but I'm also going to make this. It's almost kind of like a Roadhouse style butter.
Oh, James,
that apple something butter.
No, it's like it's a cinnamon.
Okay,
it's a honey cinnamon type butter. And I'll put a recipe out this weekend showing you how I make it because I got to make a batch of it. Really, really freaking
amazing.
Good. You use marshmallow fluff with butter and honey and
whip it up.
Probably a little cinnamon, and then you put it in I put it in the
corn casserole. Said Greg Johnson. Got to have it.
Drawing a blank, but yeah, you whip it up for 10 minutes, whatever, to it so like fluffy or whatever.
Yeah,
it's so good. I brought it over. I think last year. Maybe was it last year? I don't know. Like right over to Jan's house, let him try it out. So good. And I think it was one of the kids' boyfriends. I don't know who it was that was over. I was like, hey man, you want to try some of this?
Dude dropped it.
This butter. He picks it up, just like, and it just does one of those things where it just
she broke up with him. She broke up with him
immediately.
Butterfingers. I called him Butterfingers for 2 weeks after that. Dude, don't give me an inch. I'll take the mile. Sure. What is? Hey, unhide that real quick. I can't read it.
It's on the thing. Mix the fried jalapeno strips. You get the jalapeno fried strips for salads with fried onions on your green bean casserole.
I love that.
Okay.
It's a great idea.
Yeah.
Great idea. Make your pecan pie
salad
with honey instead of Karo syrup. Game changer. Eric, man, come on. That is. I haven't even thought about that.
Anybody going like some like weird vegan holistic style?
Why are you get out of here?
No one
removing the
dude. You're on the wrong podcast.
Removing the red 40s and everything from your Thanksgiving. Just getting rid of all the enriched. No. Yeah, we don't care.
We want the inflammation, James.
Please
get out of our heads.
Especially on this weekend.
If I can get up and walk around after I eat, something went wrong. Yeah, I need to be just like stuck to the couch.
Yeah,
I feel like I can't move for at least a day and a half.
No, I love that idea.
Just sink in and watch America's team lose. That's it.
America's team's going to win. Yeah, horrible. Can he even laugh right?
Hey, Raul, how'd they do this last week?
Yeah. Was Greg Jam? I said, damn, Jan is still AF.
Yeah, it means a fuck stick.
That's not what it means.
Oh, I don't know what it means.
Awesome.
Awesome. What? I don't know. What it means.
I don't know. Greg, thank you, bud. Appreciate it.
Yeah, Greg doesn't know what it means.
Yeah, he does. Greg's awesome.
I think Greg's awesome.
No, you don't.
Jan is an ant farmer.
Yeah.
Ant farmer.
Anyways, Hey, listen, can I talk about something real quick?
Giants.
And I said this the other day, and I know this is a Thanksgiving topic and whatever, but I don't want to go too far from just barbecuing and whatever. And in my opinion, if you're going to be cooking a turkey in the oven's great. There's so many versatility. You can put it in the oven. You can put all your stuff in a pan. You can just pan it up and stuff it with your celery and everything else. It's going to be amazing. Okay. Yes. The same thing you can do on a barbecue pit. I think people get afraid of like, I just don't want too much smoke. I just don't want whatever. And some things I want to talk about is just like, one is cautioning, cook to the color. Once you get the color you want, wrap it up, right? You can always unwrap it to make sure the skin gets back the way you want it to be or whatever else. But don't worry about, like I don't like to smoke it because it becomes too dark or anything else. The other thing is get outside. Like outside cooking is way better than being inside the kitchen with all the carbon monoxide and all the cackling that happens inside the kitchen. Nobody wants that, cackling. Right? Well, I don't know. I don't know what happens in there because I don't stay in there, right? Yeah. All I know is I'm outside. Hold on, James. Okay, my bad. I'm outside on the barbecue pit. Okay, I'm doing my job. I'm outside. You ask me when the protein's be ready, I'll give you a time. Yes,
and then we'll go 2 hours past that.
Maybe it's a little late. I don't know, right? All I know is that, hey, the main dish is coming up. And I've heard this said plenty of times with, that's what I'm saying, Greg, fuck, there it is. Greg's my boy, man.
God damn it, Greg.
But I know. But I get this look when the girls come outside and said, hey, so the sides are ready. How long for the turkey? I just look over and usually I'm doing something like this. I'm like,
well, you're not just staring at them in the face like that. Like,
yeah, no, I just look at them like, no, it's going to be ready. We're close. We'll be there in probably an hour or so. We'll be good. An hour. You said by 1 o'clock, right? I'm like, whoa, wait a minute. You can't rush this.
It's the biggest folly and rouge in the world.
Yeah. Hey,
you're just out there with banging on the grill like king. All right. It's going to be a while. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Right when they come out and say that, they walk in. That's when you put the turkey on.
Right.
Yeah. What can I do? Spatchcocking your turkey, way better than trying to leave it a
Is
whole.
Is that what we're doing? Are we doing spatchcock?
Spatchcock your turkey, way better than leave it in a hole because it's going to cook quicker, cook more even, and you're going to get the juicy breast you were looking for. Buy a probe, okay? Here's my tips, by the way. Buy a freaking probe. Mm-hmm. They're $30. Go to Academy. Go to your sporting good store that has barbecue stuff. Your Aces.
Yeah, you get them on Walmart if you need to.
Go to Walmart, wherever you got to go. Go get a probe. Plug
Digital
it in.
Probe. Instant read.
Listen, take it to 160, 162, 163, right? But put some heat on this damn thing, right? Don't pull back and like, I got to cook at 225. This ain't your 225 cook, okay? 275, 290, maybe a little 300 action in there. Hold it there. Be consistent, not the ups and downs. And season it right. Mm-hmm. Do a little bird bath. Do your research, but yeah, give it the love that it needs to be. It's gonna be the best damn turkey you ever thought.
And if you have any questions, reach out to us because we are ready to answer them. I was gonna say last year I did my turkey. I actually split it like we do chicken in competition and cooked the two halves. Came out great. Cooked fast.
Of course it would.
Came out even.
There's no difference in cooking the same.
Maybe it doesn't look as pretty on the plate, but it was fantastic.
But it wouldn't have been any different had you spatchcocked it and left it that way, or cut it in half and pulled the spine out.
Okay, for a rookie, what is spatchcock?
So spatchcocking is you take your bird, and you're going to cut down both sides of the spine, and you're going to pull the spine out. You're going to roll it over, and you're going to press down on the breast and the thighs and everything else, and you're going to flatten the entire turkey out, and you're going to cook it rib side down, meat side up, and you want to do an offset cook. So if you're doing on a Weber or doing on a smaller instrument, you're going to put all your coals on one side. Drum is underneath,
just
right?
As long as it's indirect, right?
But you want all the coals on one side. If you're on a Weber, pull your turkey back, put one on. If you're on a drum, then yes,
you could do everything's on a Weber too, I think.
You can. I want.
You got to get a little more heat. Though.
I want a hotter temperature. And then if you're doing an offset, the offset is a little bit different. And a lot of people like, okay, you can cook at a lower temperature, but your skin's going to be just too rubbery, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So you need to crank it up. Yeah. Don't forget to blitz the skin, butter, something to help crispen, help move this up.
Some duck fat.
That's right. But when it gets too dark, then wrap it. And you don't have to wrap the entire unit. Just wrap it outside of it with some tinfoil to where nothing else is penetrating it, and it'll stop that smoke from darkening up.
Speed up the cook a little bit.
A little bit it will, but you still have the bottom still open to the grates, right? You're just wrapping tinfoil around the top of it. Game changer. Game changer, guys.
What he said.
Pull at 158 at 300 degrees, let rest for 30 minutes, and inject. Eric, you said then inject? What are we injecting with at this point?
Wait,
I love this.
You're injecting after? Tell me about
Eric,
this.
I need to know more about this injecting after we've cooked. Oh, no, he's saying and inject.
Okay.
Inject it. Yeah. Don't forget the injection. 100% agree.
Yeah. Or brine.
But you got to brine. You have to brine.
Brining is only going to get you, it's only going to soak up so much moisture and flavor into, for the amount of time that you're brining it. Yeah, it's not going to penetrate and soak all the way deep into the meat. So injection is the only way that you're going to get that flavor deep in there.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
And Alaskan Barbecue Man says, come up and hang outside with me while we smoke the bird. Bring your Carhartts. It's probably really freaking cold up there in Alaska right now.
I don't think it is.
You don't?
I think it's like, what, 50?
I don't know. It was 42 here this
60?
morning, so I'm imagining it's probably colder than that.
Right.
Probably 60 or 65.
What's the Netflix show? The
Survivor
styles show. What's it called?
Ice Trucker?
No, I don't think it's Ice Trucker. No, it's
but there's one where you got the contestants that are competing against each other. They drop you off in this Alaskan style, and then they compete. I'm just
those Naked and Afraid.
No,
what are you watching?
That's a show, by the way.
Yeah, we talked about it on the show. But maybe I was going to ask the Alaskan barbecue guy.
It's 16 degrees.
How would he fare?
Never mind. I can't. I don't survive there.
Doing that, I would not be able to do it.
My blood's too thin. It would freeze. Say it again.
I said the Alaskan Barbecue Man. How would he fare?
Oh, he'd be fine.
Amazing.
Doing one of those
competitions. He'd be like in a short sleeve shirt.
Yeah.
Shorts, walking around. Like, what do you want? What do you? My blood's thick.
What are you guys, cold or something?
Yeah,
right. I got
thick blood.
I watched one.
I'm fine.
They got their camps about 3 kilometers away from each other, and one camp like
kilometers.
Yeah. And the one camp's already got fire. They already figured out how to make fire, shelter. One guy's out there. He's hunting. He's already killing animals.
Like one team's got John. The other team has us.
Right. The other team,
we're screwed.
They're struggling to make fire. And they're like,
Jesus.
Right. We're going to go look at the 2 girls tail off. Like, we're going to go check out the other tent of the other team. And it's a 3-kilometer walk. So and they finally get there, and then they're all just chilling. They got like food and fire going on.
They've already fermented wine.
So they got music.
Right.
You're like, what the music come from?
They already built like an encampment. Like,
what's happening? No, we got running water.
Establishment. Yeah.
Welcome into my pub.
Yeah.
Right. This is Jamestown.
Yeah. Right.
Welcome.
It's we have tax here. Like, what? You have a king?
Well, back in the day, they had weird taxes.
Eric Arnold says injection, melted butter, foul play, chicken broth, and water.
That's the injection. Foul play, that's some good stuff. That's our boy over there.
Now, I guess he hit the hell on the head, a nail on the head. Jeez.
Yeah, the hell on the head.
10% beer is getting it to me, but there's a lot of really good competition chicken brines and chicken injections out there that people should just go to. The chicken fried, the foul play, our boy from Texas Oil Dust,
Aaron
we
Leslie, got the Cluckutta.
Dude, time out before I forget this. Aaron Leslie, he's in Lowe's.
I just heard he got into Lowe's.
Yes, congratulations to Aaron Leslie. Texas Oil Dust. This dude's amazing. Just saw that he was in Lowe's now. So that's called hustling, guys.
But you're hustling. Right. All those turkey injections are perfect for any poultry, really.
Yeah.
We've already been doing this for a minute. We still got to get into this beer review, and we still got to do a barbecue fail. So
let's go.
All right.
What do you want to do first here?
Let's get into the beer review, and we'll tail off with the barbecue win and fail.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. This beer is legit, bro.
It is.
When I saw it, I was like, "This is not gonna be good." It's just good. I like this.
Yeah. As you can notice, I've already like removed a layer of clothing.
Yeah.
It is warmed up like 20 degrees in this place, and it's not
it's
the
getting
conditioned
hot
air.
in here.
Yeah, this is
so take off all. That's what
you
happened.
never sounded so white. I swear to God.
I know. I know.
That's gonna be mean. Yeah. This is a really good beer. Yeah, I'm gonna score it high.
I am too.
It's very smooth. It's very just chocolatey. I'm not gonna try to get into the description.
Hey, how many of these do we have?
It was a 4-pack.
Mikey, grab one. Try it. Oh Jesus. Okay, Mikey, turn the lights off because he drank one of these beers. That's where we're at.
What's your number here, James?
I'm going to go a 9.8.
Oh wow, you're really high.
Really up there.
Okay, he's all the way to the top.
Hey, that's at 10. That's at 10.5 talking.
Yeah. You are drunk, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm next. Okay. You're right. This thing is legit. I don't know why they call them oat. I don't ever taste oatmeal in an oatmeal stout. I don't know if that's just like a creaminess or something.
The fermentation process.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. It's super good. And yeah, chocolatey. I'm getting chocolatey. It's like super dark chocolate, right? Not sweet. Bitterness. I like this a lot. I'm going to even 9.0. This is legit. I really like this.
Sure.
Yeah, it's a rookie ass score because you can't give it any substance. And I promise you this beer is way more than a 9.0. This beer is amazing.
Way more than a 9.0.
Yeah, it was. You know what? If I gave it an 8.9, it's definitely better than a 9.0.
That's not how the numbers work at all.
No,
I don't think you understand.
It is because you're rudimentary. You're giving it a score because no.
You know, I was gonna say 8.9, and then I was like,
no, I know you were.
This is better than an 8.9. This is a 9.0.
It's not a 9.0.
Yeah, it is.
It's a 9.1.
Nope.
A 9.0 is just like
ridiculous.
It's like I'm a kid. I'm juvenile. I don't know any different. I know 1 through 10.
If you don't know, you don't
know.
know.
I know my ABCs.
Let me give you a score for you.
Oh, I know my ABCs. Let me tell you what this is. This is an amazing beer from Vermont, and I expected
dock it a little bit for being from
syrup.
Vermont.
I expected syrup to be good in Vermont, not beer, not this kind of beer. And I should probably. I look at Vermont beer. This is a great beer.
The Vermotians.
They're Vermatians.
Yeah.
They're Vermatians or they're how do you say it? Vermontians.
Yeah. I think that's
the Vermontians. I don't know how I don't know how Vermont people want to be like addressed. This is a 9.5. 9.5 beer all day long. This beer is the beer you wake up with and you go, I'll have some coffee. No, I'm gonna have an alien, what is this? Alien hummus. Hymns. What the fuck is this? What is this? Alien hymns and stoner fables. Yeah. I don't know what the hell
this almost does taste like an iced black coffee with
it does.
chocolate. That's kind of 100%.
Like. Yeah. It's very decadent. Yeah. This is a wake you up and go to work. This is like, you know what? I'm feeling like I just read a book and it's 3 p.m. and it's starting to rain outside, and
you're wearing those like tiny round circular glasses.
You're like, I'm gonna
just a monocle.
I'm gonna have a
good day, sir.
Good day, sir. I'm gonna have a little beer. 9.5 all day long.
Australian?
Yeah, it is Australian, right? Because the Vermontians are Australian.
John,
true.
John said you're gonna put a 9.0345.
Yeah. Hey, thank you. Guess what? That's a rookie ass score too. You put a decimal and then you went past it like 6 places.
Hey, you did great, so. John. Thank you.
Yeah.
Johns are awesome. Anyways, that's all we got for the grab him in the brisket. Beer review.
It's good by myself. I'm so glad it's you. Okay. You know what? Cool. Yeah.
Hey, I'll do it again.
No energy.
Hey, I had more than you.
Yeah,
you had
I don't
nothing.
think so.
You were over there chewing on your tongue.
Yeah. What does that say right there?
Dylan said, "Oh boy, here comes the accents."
Yeah.
All right. Hey, we got a barbecue fail, and this is from Wiegand.
Hey, can we make this bigger here? No.
Wiegand? How do you say that? Wiegand or Wiegand? What do you think?
Doesn't
it's
what?
Hard to say. Yeah, Wiegand. I'm going to say Wiegand. Well done steak. I worked at a county fair restaurant in a Travel Centers of America as a headline cook. A truck driver came in late one night and wanted a well-done steak. I shook my head and made sure the pink was gone. He sent it back. I put it back on the grill for another 2.5 minutes. Well done. He sent it back. Pissed off, I poured French fry oil over it and caught it on fire. He complimented the steak and left me and the waitress each a $10 tip. Shaking my head, I was floored.
Jesus, dude. Here's the deal. If you wanted, listen, I think every restaurant should have a grade as far as like what your steak needs to be. It's like it's rare, medium, medium well, right? Leather. And then it's like, I want the blackened leather. Okay, great.
You got to do imagery. People don't do well with what you're saying.
Just a picture of a shoe.
You got to show them pictures.
Yeah, I want the
this
shoe.
I want the boot.
Shoe.
Yeah,
give me the boot. Hey, you know what? Listen, people like what they like. My mom, we went to one of the best steakhouses in our area, and Killing Steakhouse. Shout out to those guys because they make a really good steak. But this is probably 10 to 12 years ago. But we go to this steakhouse, and I remember sitting there, and these aren't prime. These are Wagyu, some of the Japanese Kobe,
high
right?
end, yeah.
Japanese Kobe steak. And she's like, I want mine well done. I want ketchup. And I remember the waiter looking at her going like, what? And she goes, baby, I said, well done. And bring me some ketchup.
Yeah.
And so I remember the steak coming out. And
you don't argue with Mama more. You just do what she said.
Mama Bear was not going to be trifled with, right?
I'm paying for this.
I remember the steak coming out, and she looked and she was like, "Where's my ketchup?" And they're like, "Oh, 1 second," and it didn't come out.
Right. Had to go find it.
It took a few minutes, and I remember like her. She's like, she just sat there, like everybody's just starting to dig in.
Were you guys like giggling, or were you guys like embarrassed a little bit?
It was way kind of embarrassed, whatever. But I remember just sitting there, and I was just like, I go,
you know what you like?
I'm like, looking, and all of a sudden this Heinz ketchup comes out, and she's like, thank you. She like clack, 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 right? Ketchup comes out. She cuts it. She's like, oh, such a good steak.
But here's the thing, though. You know that she's had steak every possible way.
Yeah.
And that's the way she likes it.
She's in her 60s.
Yes.
Don't fuck with
It's not
her.
the people that are like, no, I like well done, but clearly they've never had a good steak.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mama Bear will kill you. You know what? That's respect, right? And that's the deal. It's like sometimes you just want what you want, and a good restaurant, a good place will say, you know what? Hey, I'm not going to judge you because you are who you are. If you want a well done steak, eat a well done steak. Who cares, right? It's not how I eat my steak. I'm not going to judge you. I mean, kind of. I will judge you after you eat it and you leave.
Secretly judging.
Secretly, but not. I'm not going to be mean. Okay.
Yeah.
Don't be
hey,
whistling.
Dylan says if you want that, just buy some beef jerky and save some cash. That's true.
Actually,
jerky would be better than a well done steak because jerky is meant to be like that.
Hey, Eric said that he sings along with you guys every time y'all sing the beer review.
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I'm saying.
These guys are always like, "Hey, should we have somebody do the review song for us?" I'm like, "No,
everybody.
We do
the people love it.
We do the review song."
Yes.
The what?
That's
Review.
That's
you
not what you
said
said.
Revere.
It's a Revere.
It's the Paul Revere.
The British are coming. The British are coming.
The bears are coming.
Hey, the Russians are coming.
One by
I don't know
land,
what's
two by
happening
sea.
to the Russians.
Let's go.
Jesus, we need to wrap this mofo up.
Yeah, we will.
Just buy some beef jerky. Okay, I saw that. Find me a real Brian.
Find
Cranston
the reel where
talk
Brian
about
Cranston.
people.
Yeah.
What?
The reel where Brian Cranston's talking about the way people order their steaks with ketchup. There's a reel. This is fun.
Okay, yeah. All right, we'll send it. We're just gonna send it.
Send it. Freaking send it. All right,
Man, yeah, this is the sad part of the episode where we're starting to just kind of wind down a little bit.
Oh yeah, we're not winding down.
Yeah,
we're just getting started.
Gary Stewart,
we're winding.
Gary Stewart's playing
It's
in
just
the background.
Winding part.
Yeah,
This is it.
It's the part where we wind.
Right. An empty glass, just playing, just like
Jesus, dude.
Closing time.
Yeah. Okay, here. How about closing remarks?
Okay, go ahead. Clearly, you want to talk a little more.
Yeah.
Go for it.
Closing remarks here. Thanksgiving is upon us. We all have a duty to our families, to our friends, our loved ones that come in and that we invite into our homes to make the best possible meal we can make. Don't be chintzy, right? Just get along with Aunt Gertrude, get along with everybody, make accommodations, make the best damn turkey you can make. And I really feel this way. Like, make the best outcome you can make, right? Just do the best you can. Send your pictures because we want to see what your Thanksgiving dinner looks like compared to ours. We're going to share ours.
Mm-hmm.
Our spread, share your spread. Come on.
Yeah.
That was so good. So good.
Yeah. Hey, next episode, yes, we will take a collection of all the pictures that everybody sends in.
Well, if you don't say it now,
we'll compile it together and we'll play it on the next episode.
Yeah. Share us your spread.
Yeah, you're right though. Thanksgiving is here. Super thankful for all of our listeners. It's great. And I'm thankful that I get to hang out with you dillwads every week.
I 100% am thankful.
So thankful as well. Cheers, guys.
Yeah.
Cheers, Jan.
Right, there you go.
Sorry, mine's empty.
Cool. All right.
Cool.
All right.
Hey, Greg Johnson says, happy Thanksgiving to you, Brisket Boys. John Stone said, have a great week, guys, and happy Thanksgiving, everyone.
There it is.
Yeah.
Thanks.
Yeah. Happy Thanksgiving to all the listeners out there and
be blessed.
All the participants and all the friends of the show. We definitely appreciate it. We would not be here without you guys.
Yeah. We would.
It'd just be really weird.
Yeah, the setting would be a little bit different. We'd be in the definitely in the garage still, whatever, you know what I mean? But as always, so thankful. And it's been great talking barbecue with you.
Peace.
Hey, Dylan came in and said, thankful for our Brisket Boys.
Let's go, man. Appreciate you guys. Yep.